Let's now shift our attention to Britain, where the British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak is being grilled in the Parliament. The Labour leader, Keir Starmer, and Rishi Sunak are facing off ahead of the local elections, which many say is going to be a political test for the incumbent British Prime Minister.
Bring interest rates down. But Mr. Speaker, he keeps in this habit of quoting the former.
Now, the first attack from Starmer came in the form of criticism for higher mortgages. The Starmer said that nearly about 850,000 people are now paying higher mortgages because of Liz Truss's policies. He also accused the Tory government for using public money as a casino, to which the British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak said that interest rates are going to come down in the future, and this of course will also bring down the mortgage rates as well. He further added that debt will rise if Labour comes to power. Now, Keir Starmer then asked Sunak about the preparations for the coronation ceremony. Sunak assured that the coronation ceremony is going to be a very special one, after which he also delivered a plea for the voters to vote Conservatives at the crucial local elections that are to be held tomorrow. And to give us more updates in terms of what, of course, is expected in these local elections, we're being joined in by my colleague Alex Isart, who's joining us live from London at this moment. Now, Alex, this was an interesting bit of a face-off between the incumbent Rishi Sunak and Keir Starmer. Tell us how crucial these local level elections are in ascertaining the mood of the people in Britain with respect to their leadership there.
It's absolutely crucial. It's the last elections where we were going to be seeing if there are seats that are going to be either Labour or Conservative, or in fact any of the other parties, ahead of the general election next year. So if Labour or Conservative get the majority, then that will look and show everybody what the public are feeling and how they are likely to move forward. Obviously, the Prime Minister's questions that we've just been hearing about, there did seem to be a lot of tit for tat with both Conservative and Labour blaming each other for not enough houses being built, about Labour Conservative Labour areas and Conservative areas not really fulfilling the needs of the local people as well. But Rishi Sunak did seem to sidestep a lot of the arguments from Keir Starmer with regards to unemployment, with regards to some of the cost of living questions that a lot of people do want to know out there in the UK public. This is the last time that Rishi Sunak will be questioned by Keir Starmer ahead of those local elections. So it'd be interesting to see if this does really affect what the general public think. From what I understand, it doesn't seem that many people do really take too much heed from PMQs. But of course, if Keir Starmer bringing up the fact that Rishi Sunak has a swimming pool and how much it costs to heat, that will get their attention. And as they look forward to seeing who will be the candidate for their local area, it should be quite interesting to whether or not which major party takes the lead.
Absolutely, indeed. Also considering that there is this coronation ceremony that is to be held on the 6th of May, it's going to be a very grand affair and also an extremely inexpensive affair, a lot of it paid for by the public exchequer. How's that going down with the British public?
At the moment, we aren't 100% clear on how much money. There has been figures that have been bandied around, but there hasn't actually been a confirmed figure. It does seem like a lot of the UK public are quite aware that the royal family isn't the same as everybody else, and the cost of living issues that they are facing cannot be sorted or changed if the coronation didn't go ahead. And a lot of people on the ground do believe that this is good for the UK, it's good for tourism, it's good to show that we are a constitutional monarchy, we're standing together. However, there does seem to be some ambivalence towards exactly what's going to happen at the coronation. There have been a lot of cancelled events just for lack of interest. People do have their own internal issues, cost of living being one, but generally they want to spend their money on other things, food, fuel, and they're not that concerned about the monarchy. But a lot of people, from what I'm hearing, are still interested in what's going to happen on Saturday. They would just rather that the money from their taxes aren't necessarily spent on it.
All right, very interesting. Thank you very much indeed, Alex Isart, for joining us and giving us all those insights there. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.